Hey everyone, Intrepid Cap here, and today we are carrying on with Chapter 5 of the personal story for Guild Wars 2. So in the previous chapter, we finished our first mission for the Vigil, and we earned our first promotion in the Vigil. And we are now on the lookout for allies to help us in our battle against the dragon, our future battle in any case. So we are going to help one of the minor races of Tyria. In our case, we chose to go and help the Quaggins, and we are going to try and recruit them and get them to be a part of our battle for the dragons. So today's chapter is actually pretty short. I think it's only 3 separate missions, so it's not going to take too long to get through it. And when we are finished with that, it's going to be a game system introduction again, and I'm just going to take a very brief look at Guild Wars 2's inventory system. So let's get straight into it. Okay, so I just made it to level 50, and I am back in Modern Lion's Arch. And don't worry, we will see more of the old Lion's Arch as we make our way through the story, I think. Memory doesn't serve me very well in this particular instance. So, we now have to go and meet our mentor in Lorna's Pass. So that's quite a bit of a distance that we need to run. So I'm going to make my way there, and I will cut out the less interesting parts till we get to where the story starts. Right. So we have made it to, and I was wrong. We weren't supposed to be in Lorna's Pass. We ended up in Dreadjawn Cliffs. So quite a bit of a ways that we had to run. We had to leave Lion's Arch, fly all the way across Lorna's Pass, and exit over here. So we are not too far from the starting point. Since we're here, let's take in the view. Okay, so if I remember correctly, we were going to assist the Quaggin. The Quaggin are an amphibious race, which means there's a good likelihood that there's going to be underwater combat, which is not my favorite part of Guild Wars, especially the Elementalist is rather limited in the sense that they only have one weapon available to them, and we have a veteran Barracuda. This is an event. We may as well do it, I guess. Not sure if I've got my underwater skills set up. Yes, I do. But yes, you only have the trident as an elementalist.
Time to do some real damage. I feel good.
The underwater elite skill, Whirlpool, I think it is. Pretty powerful. But you can just sit here and basically damage the critter that you're fighting like that. But you can't really protect yourself.
Kicking tail and taking names.
Okay, done. Event successfully completed. Let's see if we can get out of the water. And our starting point is on top of an ice drake. Right, let's get this going. Right, here's our Quaggan contact.
Who, brave adventurers? Quaggan must speak with you.
Are you from the Vigil? Yes, we are. Quaggan's gatherers keep going missing. They go out to collect food and supplies, but they never come back. Alualu village needs provisions now more than ever. Why? Quagga knows, but Varanos Najiro said not to tell, to bring you to her as soon as you arrived. Follow Quaggan, and Quaggan will take you to the village for answers. Follow the Quaggan.
Oh, how are the eggs doing? Quaggan's not sure. The water is getting colder. It makes incubation tricky.
Oh, well, Quaggan is glad you are here to nurture them. Keep Quaggan informed. Thank you, Shashu. Quaggan is Varanus Naraju, leader of this pod. You are from the Vigil?
We are. We've been briefed, but we should hear the details from you. Quick as you can, please. We're in a rush.
Quaggans need food, or this clutch of eggs won't survive. But anyone who goes to forage in the gathering grounds never comes back. Fool!
We'll investigate for you, starting with the path your gatherers took. That's where we'll pick up their trail.
Cool! Quaggan agrees. If you meet Shashu on the shore, she'll show you to the mountains where the gatherers disappeared.
Okay, so you'll notice that Forgirl was wearing a mask and I wasn't, and I think it's not because I am just that awesome, but I think it's because my headgear is set to not show, as you can see here. It should be showing. This might just be another bug, but we'll test next time I go underwater. We'll see if it appears if I unhide my hood. In any case, we need to go up that way, but I've got something I need to pick up over here. Guild Wars has events that run through the year, and currently the Festival of the Four Winds is running, and this is related to that. So you'll have these random baskets appearing around Tyria, and you can go and loot them. There's an achievement tied to it, so obviously I'm doing that. I'm not diving into the events too much because obviously it's not tied to the story, but if anybody wants to see anything about the events, let me know in the comments and I will cover it in my next video.
Oh, the gathering grounds are just up the mountain. Quaggan apologizes in advance for being so slow on land, but it won't take too long.
We'll march with you for as long as it takes. But I do wonder why your people gather so far from the lake.
Bad ice. Quaggans fled south to escape it, but the bad ice followed. Now, it's making the lake too cold and too sick to support fish or Quaggans.
Your bad ice probably comes from Jormag, the ice dragon, who forced my people to flee too. Eventually we found a new home. Can't you do the same?
Not until Quaggan's eggs hatch. They can't be moved and must be tended carefully, or this generation of Quaggans will be Quaggan's last.
Tough break, but we're here to help. First we find the missing gatherers, then we'll look into your bad ice.
Ooh, look there, look! Did you see? It moves fast. Follow.
A new place to explore. Can't wait.
Teleported.
Stop running. We're here to help, and we're definitely going to catch you.
Yeah, that's the way you get them to stop.
Ice. It blocks the way. Ooh. must be brave.
Okay, we're gonna have to dodge this wind, I think. Oh,
The winds are too strong. Wait by the stones until the gale passes, then move.
was planning to do that.
Haven't been here yet.
I definitely saw ice moving. Look sharp. This could be a trap.
Oh, look out! The bad ice makes monsters.
There's the northern This just got personal. Let's go.
Ouch.
Time to do some real damage. Not enough endurance. This is serious, Shashu. That corrupted Quaggan will make more bad ice and bring more of Jormag's minions down on your village. You have to evacuate.
Boo! Quaggans can't leave until the eggs hatch. We need to talk to Passkeeper Oldu. He knows many powerful defensive spells.
That's a start. Defense is good, but offense is better. Can your people fight?
In battle, Quaggans lose control. Quaggans don't like to fight. Except Baruch. He prefers it. It embarrasses the village, so he lives alone. If he came back, he might make a difference.
What do you think, partner? Should we bolster the village's defenses or recruit their best and only fighter to stand with us?
So they're basically roly-poly berserkers, and they don't like it. Okay, so let's do protecting the eggs. And finish the first part of this story, and we've got some choices to make again. Power, toughness, healing power, power, precision, ferocity, and power, precision, and condition damage. I'm going to go with condition damage and power because the game does do a fairly decent job of keeping you geared up to your level while you are making your way through the story. So let's just see what it's giving us this time. This is going to change my appearance, I believe. Ew. I do not like this. Colors are terrible. But, you know, showing progress. Right, so we need to go all the way around here, I think. I don't know if it's possible to go through the caves. I guess we'll find out. I'm pretty sure you can get there through the caves. Assuming I don't make any wrong turns. I made a wrong turn.
Time to... I can move mountains! I could outrun a centaur. I summon the power of Earth.
Pretty sure we want to go this way. Right, and we made it out caves. Got another waypoint to find here. Since I'm making an effort, obviously, to run past and pick up any points of interest. As you can see, it adds to your experience. And I just want to try and sell some things here. Can't use the spear gun. Okay.
Thank you.
Are you Oldu? We're from the Vigil. Shashu said you can cast a protective spell on the village, and we're here to help you do it.
Quaggan is Oldu, but Quaggans need magical stones to fuel the ritual, and the stones are far to the north, lost to Quaggans.
So, you can't cast the ritual after all.
No, Quaggan can. The Jotun have powerful stones that will do, but the Jotun are fool who don't share with Quaggans.
We can fix that. Forgel and I are experts at convincing bad-tempered brutes to stand down.
Maybe Quaggans will have a chance. Come, Quaggan will show you where to find the stones. The stones are at the top of this mountain, but so are the Jotun.
And that's where we need to be.
Oh,
Forward!
since we are in an instance, I cannot use my sky scale to get to the top of the mountain, and I have to take the long way around. On foot.
I feel good. Time to do some real damage.
Who on Jotun? Who on Jotun? Never share with Quaggans.
Another place for me.
Oh, we have a Euro point over here. We won't be able to do it now because we're in an instance.
Almost there. Cool.
But at least we know for future reference. Defend the ritual site from attacking Jotun. Okay. No problem.
Careful. Jotun hate Quaggans, and they...
I feel good.
Jotun stones will work. Ritual, too. Quaggan will make it happen.
Quaggans are safe now. Who on Jotun? Is Passkeeper Oldu ready?
Ready to begin. These stones have power, but it will take time to channel it. Quaggan just needs to... Wait. What's that? Oh!
Stones are reacting. The ritual is going to fail.
Stay close to the passkeeper, Shashu. We'll protect you both while he completes his spell.
I'm just going to assume that Fu is a bad word in the Quaggan language.
Patience, Silver Monster. Imps are stronger than they look, and we don't know how many we'll see. Anyone else?
ritual work?
It worked beautifully. Quaggan has what Quaggan needs to cast the ritual.
Right. We need to confirm. After all that shouting.
Quaggan is full of the magical stone's power. Oh, now Quaggan can protect the village.
Glad to hear it. And with the Vigil's top personnel backing you up, we're as ready as we can be.
Quaggan will accompany Passkeeper Oldu back to Falu Alu and help him prepare the ritual.
Good. We'll meet you there.
Those creatures are certainly stubborn. Dedicated, I mean. I may not like them, but I can admire that.
Oh, we have a new, another choice to make here. I'm going to go this one. It's going to be a complete mismatch with what I'm wearing on my legs at the moment. Just, but I'm not going for fashion. Right, let's get that hero point while we're here, and this time we can take the shortcut. Hello, boys.
You'll be feeling that one for days.
Right. Easy peasy. So I rather foolishly did not pick up this waypoint over here earlier, so that means it's a slightly longer run back than I would have liked. Our ancient barracuda has returned for more punishment, but I'll just leave him alone this time. Ice Track is also back for punishment. Okay, so before we do that, I just want to test and see if that was the problem with my mask not showing. But we'll see when there's another cutscene.
This is it, Crusader. The eggs are about to hatch, and attendants are standing by to guide the baby Quaggans to safety. We'll keep the ice brood at bay while they escape.
Varanus Neriju left us some Quaggans to help hold the line. She's also making a hole in the ice for the evacuees to swim through. Come on, let's check on her progress.
So that's interesting. That doesn't seem to be working at all. Must be a bug. Ah, wait, it was showing. It was showing. It was the thing at the top of my head here. Still, it's a... I suppose it would be a bug, though. Either way. Eggs are nearly ready to hatch with your help and the preparations you help Quaggins make. There may still be hope. Okay, is the protection ritual ready? Yes, and it's even better than Quaggin expected. It will make Quaggins faster, stronger, better able to run, and better able to protect the newly hatched. Right. Let's go and patrol.
The rhinos! The eggs are starting to hatch!
Ooh! Waste no time. Get the pups ready. Quaggins must guide them to safety as soon as they can swim.
Oh, enemies in the water, Veranos. Quaggin can sense them.
Boom! Boom! Quaggins were so close.
We'll clear the way. Just get your people out of here, fast!
Quaggin will help. Quaggin didn't come this far to fail now.
Thank you. Quaggin will make sure the pups are ready when the ice breaks.
Okay, break through the ice so the Quaggins can escape. This over here. Say the word and I'll punch through the ice. Do it.
We've broken through. The way is clear. Go!
Ah, thank you.
We are Quaggin calls upon the ancient power of the
Quaggin is right
land.
behind you. Quaggin will
Very
stick by your side.
It worked.
I made a new friend.
Place, but only enough. Warriors, defend Falualu.
First group's away. Second group, get ready to move.
You'll be feeling that one for days.
Second group safe. Third group, you're up.
Like them to all gather in the same patch. Most of my skills are area of effect skills.
Third group's out. Fourth group, hurry. We're nearly done.
Okay, I guess that means we are finished
We're
with the
done
spot.
here. The others are all out. Time for you to follow.
No! Quaggin will stay here with you until the end.
This is the end. Just go. Catch up to your people. Now.
Oh, all right. Quaggins will always be indebted to you.
Change doesn't come easy to an old soldier. You didn't give up on me.
Oh, we have a
I
champion.
won't give up on you. We do this together.
Nice work. Those Quaggins should be halfway to Holbrecht by now, and well on their way to a new permanent home.
That's assuming they can find a safe place to settle. After what we've seen, I'm not sure such a place exists. And if it does exist, whether it will last.
Belay the grumbling, youngster. That's my job. Falualu was lost before we got here. Come on. The dragon's corruption is spreading. Let's find a comfortable place to wait for our next mission.
And that is actually it for the story. This one was actually really quick, comparatively speaking. And now we need to wait for level 60 before we can access the next part of our story. But this also gives me time to have a quick chat about a game system one more time. And this time we are going to look at inventory. So as you can see, this is my inventory at the moment. Please ignore the mess. My inventory gets messy just by default. There are two ways to view your inventory, right? So you can show your bags like this. So as you can see, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bags, and I've separated everything into bags now. Or you can combine them like I do here. So every character has their own inventory with their own stuff in their inventory, but there is also a shared inventory, and the shared inventory is kind of a premium thing. You have to buy it. You have to buy slots individually to add, and this is where you want to put stuff that you want to share between your characters. So in my case, what I have here are my salvaging tools. So I don't have to buy one for every character. I can keep it in this in one of these slots, and any one of my characters can use this. Same thing with food, same with my crafting station, and my World Boss portal device. And this is probably one of the best things that you can buy on the gem store. In any case, that was quick, right? Nothing complicated. And then obviously also your characters have a shared bank that you can access in most of your towns and outposts. I'm going to drop into Lion's Arch quickly so I can show you. So what you want to look out for is on the map, you've got this little bag symbol over here, and your bank access NPCs will have this symbol above their heads, right? And as you access it, there's your character inventory and your shared bank that all your characters can access, right? Detritus of 14 years worth of play. You can also access your bank by going to any available crafting station. Right, so Lion's Arch crafting stations are over here. Again, crafting stations you will find in every major city, and most of the starter areas will have crafting stations around. So if I go to the crafting station here, there we go, bank access, exactly the same way as going to a normal bank. And then of course in my case I also have the permanent mobile crafting station, which is also something that you can, I'm not sure if you can actually buy it or if you only get it from the Black Line chests. I think I got mine from a Black Line chest. But you can drop a crafting station and you can also access your bank that way. And then there are obviously also, may as well show you while we're here, you've also got bank access items, right? Merchant Express, Trading Post Express, and I'm pretty sure I've got bank access somewhere here. Good job finding it though. There we go. There's my bank access. So if I can carry this with me, I can access my bank at any time. And this is where your shared slots become useful. I don't need it now because I've got the permanent mobile crafting station, but if I needed to be able to access the bank at any time across any of my characters, I could drop it in here and any of my characters could access it at any time. And as I said, right now I don't actually need it, so I'm going to drop it back into my bank so it can build up with all the other things that I don't ever actually use. All of these things have a use, but I never use them, so they've just been building up over the years. Right, so before I leave, let's talk about the Festival of the Four Winds quickly. So at various points in the year, Guild Wars has events that take place that you can participate in. They run for a stretch of 2 to 3 weeks. This one is 3 weeks. Festival of the Four Winds usually happens in August, so summer. And Festival of the Four Winds actually has two separate sort of parts. There's Divinity's Reach, and then there's another part that I won't be able to show on the map here because I haven't been there with this character. I'm not going to go into it now, just to stop the video from getting too long. But like I said in the comments, if you do want me to talk about events a little bit more in my videos, I can do that in my next video, and I can visit the events and show you what happens with this specific event anyway. In any case, I am going to wish all of you a good week. It's almost the end of the week. Stay safe, and I will catch you in the next video. Cheerio.